What if I told you a retired firefighter from Prescott, Arizona hasn't lost a single night of sleep over this recession? And it's not because he's lucky. His name's Michael, and he made a bold move last year, right before the headlines exploded. U.S. credit card debt hits $1.3 trillion for the first time. Inflation surges again in March. Global banks begin stockpiling gold as uncertainty rises. Yeah, you've seen the news. Everyone's talking about a recession. Some say we're already in it. Others are waiting for the hammer to drop. Either way, if you've been watching the market and feeling that pit in your stomach, you're not alone. But Michael, he's been sleeping like a baby. Because when banks started wobbling and inflation kept pushing higher, he didn't just hope it would get better. He took action. He rolled over $524,000 from his traditional IRA into a gold IRA. Not all of it, just the part he couldn't afford to gamble. And he didn't do it for some quick profit. He did it to protect what he worked his whole life to build. Now let's get real for a second. Most retirees are sitting on a retirement account that's heavily exposed to Wall Street. And when things go south, that account takes the hit. You know the feeling, checking your balance after a rough week in the market and wondering how many more of those hits your future can take. Michael didn't want to wonder. He wanted peace of mind. And it all started with something you can do right now. He requested a completely free gold IRA guide from a top-rated provider and got on a short, no-pressure call with a specialist. That's it. No silver coin gimmicks, no pushy sales tactics, just facts, education, and a clear plan for how to protect his nest egg. Now here's why this matters today more than ever. Global demand for gold is spiking, especially among central banks. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's from the World Gold Council. When countries start hedging their bets with gold, it's a clue. A big one. Add to that the uncertainty around the 2024 election, whispers of higher taxes on retirement accounts, and the possibility of more bank failures. And suddenly, Michael's move doesn't just seem smart, it feels necessary. But I'm not saying you should rush into anything. In fact, the smartest thing to do right now is exactly what Michael did. Get the guide. Take the free call, ask your questions, and see if a gold IRA makes sense for you. And listen, this is for Americans with $100K or more in an IRA or 401k. If you've worked your whole life to build a retirement, you deserve to protect it for the next generation. This isn't about fear. It's about being prepared. It's about peace of mind. It's about doing the responsible thing while others sit frozen, hoping things will magically fix themselves. So, if you've ever had that sinking feeling watching the market, if you've ever laid awake at night wondering if your money will still be there when you need it, let this be the moment you do something about it. Michael's story didn't start with some grand financial wizardry. It started with a free guide and a 15-minute conversation. That same path is open to you right now. Click the link, get the free guide, take the no pressure call, and if it's not a good fit, you move on, smarter and more informed than before. But if it is, this might be the one decision that protects everything you've worked for. You don't need to lose sleep over a recession. If you do this,